lubricate a little more than usual. So that makes it a great product for any woman who has challenges with personal lubrication. That could be a woman going through menopause or who's on medications and dryness becomes an issue. So with On Natural Arousal Oil, that's an arousal product that will not cause her to dry out. It'll help her feel more sensation and lubricate as she'd like to, real naturally from her body. Um, to talk about what's different and what's really unique about this product compared to all the other arousal products for women out there is that On Natural Arousal Oil has a unique vibrating and pulsing sensation. And that's different compared to other products out there that just buzz. This one creates kind of a neurological confusion in your nerve endings and feels like a little bit like electricity or pulsation. That's really makes women extra sensitive. And the formula that we used is one where we took it's 100% natural, and we used the same essential oils that you'd find in your kitchen. So it's healthy, it's body safe, and having the original and the oil base is really helpful. A lot of women say that it gets down through the top layer of the skin, down into the nerve endings, and so they feel more sensation compared to other products that are out there. We On Natural Arousal Oil the original comes in a 5 milliliter bottle that has, you can put, 1 to 2 drops 50 times. So we like to say it's 50 orgasms in a bottle. Hopefully that's a 1 month supply if you're lucky. And so it's tiny but very mighty. And then the On Original Arousal Oil also comes in an individual packet for a single use that you can apply directly. And the On Original also comes in a balm, which is a waxy beeswax formula. Same ingredient list, same combination of essential oils. With the balm, though, it has a little bit more of a stay in place effect than the liquid. And it's also kind of person travel size friendly, which is great. It's just a matter of personal preference on how you want to apply it. The oil has definitely been our first seller and our best seller to date. And after that, the On Original came out, and you can tell it's On Original because there's a hot pink stripe right there and says Original. This will be the best seller for most people, and it's definitely the place that people want to start if they haven't tried on before, because the formula has been so universally appealing to the majority of women. But we also came out with different levels of intensity. So we have a light formula that's about 25 to 30% less intense than the original. And we have an ultra formula. So the light has a light pink stripe and the ultra has a dark purple stripe on it. And the ultra is about 25% stronger than the original. Every woman is different, and every woman has their favorite level of intensity that they prefer. But what's also unique is that women can change their level of intensity preference at different times of the month when they're more or less sensitive. So it's fun to have the original on hand, and then if you want more sensation, you'd pick up the ultra for those weeks that you need a little bit extra, or if you're extra sensitive, you can definitely go with the light formula. But if you're starting out, start with the original. It's definitely the most popular. We have displays with testers, and the way you do a tester is you'd put it on the inside of your lip because that's the closest to the skin that's around the clitoris, and you run your tongue along it, and that'll give someone an idea of what it will feel like on the clitoris. It's very powerful to try that sensation. You'll notice your mouth watering. It's pretty great. And then after a while, later in the last year, we came out with a couple other variations of On. We added a chocolate cocoa flavor to it. On isn't typically known as a flavored product, but because it has that natural chai taste to it because of the essential oils. But if in the course of lovemaking. Your lips come across it. It's nice. I mean, the flavor is really nice on its own, but then some people thought, oh, I want to try a little bit of a chocolate extra scent and flavor to it, which makes it kind of fun. The intensity is exactly the same as on original. And then we also came out with On Ice. And this has a very nice non-irritating peppermint oil that's added to it. So it has both a cooling and the vibrating and pulsing sensation. And then it can feel warm too. So it can go between um, cold and warm when it's on the clitoris. And a lot of people like that feeling of something a little bit cool instead of hot down there. And it is, the flavor is about the same as the original. It has a little bit of a minty back flavor to it as well. So very, very, very popular. Uh, on Arousal Oil for Her is really easy for women to use. The fastest, quickest way is to put 1 to 2 drops directly on the clitoris or on your finger first and then apply it to the clitoris. And then it takes anywhere from 30 seconds to 90 seconds usually for women to feel it. Every woman is a little bit different, so when they feel the sensation, it can vary. And what women typically feel is a pulsing, vibrating sensation. They feel an increased warmth over time. They might notice their body start to lubricate a little bit more. So it's really exciting. There's some women that use it just to increase awareness throughout the day, kind of get them in the mood. So a woman can definitely apply it in the morning, wear it throughout her work day. You can apply it directly to the clitoris prior to lovemaking to increase your orgasm potential and level of intensity. Your partner can apply it to you using their tongue, their finger, or any other part of their body. And some of the frequently asked questions that we get are, do men feel on? And what do they feel when they put it directly on their penis? And the truth is, the skin on the penis is very different than the skin on the clitoris and around the vagina. So we have products that are designed specifically to arouse men. But while some men say that they feel something with on, it's not something that we market in that way. And then we've had a few customers who say, oh, I didn't feel anything the first time I used it. Is there anything wrong with me? And no, there isn't at all. Women's arousal can change dramatically throughout the month and at different points in their life. And of course, different women need different amounts of sensation. And so some women who had tried it and didn't feel it as intensely, tried it a couple weeks later and went, wow, and felt so much sensation. So that kind of goes to show you that it does change throughout a month's time. You can also experiment with different levels of on intensity. You can use the light formula or the ultra formula, and experiment with that. Some people ask if it's safe around latex. It is oil-based, so you probably don't want to use it around latex. When you're using just 1 to 2 drops on the outside of the body on the clitoris, the oil is absorbed into the skin and moisturizes the tissue. So it's not likely that it would affect a toy or a condom, but always be safe with that. All right, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much. Sensuva is so excited to announce that our flagship product, our best-selling product in the line, On Natural Arousal Oil for Her, is now available in a water-based gel formula. Yay! Which makes it more latex friendly. It's based on our original Arousal Oil for Her formula that launched a few years ago and quickly grew to #1. It has that same unique vibrating and pulsating sensation as the original oil does. And it's that same level of intensity as the original oil as well, which works for 99% of women. The product is designed to help women orgasm quickly, more intensely, to increase their sensitivity and body awareness, and even helped with personal lubrication. For women that are going through menopause or having challenges with personal lubrication. The other versions that we did in the water-based gel formula is we've added a coffee cake flavor to the On Original, which is a little bit more vanilla. It tastes so good. Um, On isn't typically a oral-based product, but it's certainly, if you're doing everything right, hopefully lips come across it at some point. The On Original has sort of a chai taste to it with that blend of essential oils, and the coffee cake is a really yummy complement to that. The other water-based version that we did is on ice, which has the little bit of a non-irritating natural peppermint oil in it. And that gives it a cooling, it goes from cool to hot kind of sensation, and also has the same pulsating and vibrating sensation, and does all the wonderful things that On Natural oil does for women. I hope you enjoy it.